Hello everybody, and welcome to BMOC Videos. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me today, and I hope I can entertain you for a few minutes. In this video series, we will be discussing some of the heroes we all know and love, and more importantly, some of the ones we aren't as familiar with. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Alright, let's not waste any more time. First up today is Thor. Many of you already know a bit about Thor due to his MCU appearances portrayed by Chris Hemsworth, but that only scratches the surface of the impressive lore of the God of Thunder. Thor is an Asgardian from his home planet of Asgard. He is the son of Odin, who is the king of Asgard. Thor is also heavily involved in Norse mythology due to the Vikings' great love for him. Thor is most commonly known as the God of Thunder, and is quite fitting as he can channel lightning and other godly forces with the help of his hammer, Mjolnir. Thor first appeared in a comic called Venus number 11 on November 1950 as a support character in the Golden Age of comics. Then he appeared in a comic called Journey into Mystery number 83 on August 1962. And this was Thor's first modern appearance. Now we will discuss the origins of Thor. Thor was born in a cave in Norway, created by Odin, and he was given birth by Jord, or commonly known as Gaia, the goddess of Earth. Odin wanted a son who was born both of Asgard and Earth, but Thor's true mother is the Phoenix Force. After his birth, Thor was taken back to Asgard and raised by Frigga, Odin's wife. Thor did not find out the truth about his mother until many centuries later, when Phoenix revealed the truth to him. When Thor was just 8 years old, Odin sent him to Nidavellir, the land of the dwarfs, to bid the dwarf lords to create 3 treasures for Asgard's rulers. Among these 3 treasures that were created was the hammer Mjolnir. Odin bestowed various enchantments upon the hammer, including one that made it impossible for anyone to lift except for someone who was truly worthy of wielding it. Odin then declared that he was reserving the use of Mjolnir for Thor, who would receive it on the day that great deeds of selfless valor had proven him worthy of its power. For many years, Thor tried to become physically strong enough to lift the hammer. When Thor was 16, Odin sent him and his friend Balder and Lady Sif on a quest to teach Thor what was truly required to wield Mjolnir, which was pure heart. Many other storylines have showed Odin wielding the hammer before Thor's birth, so it is unclear the true origins of Mjolnir. There have been many different Thor storylines dating back to his adventures in the 9th century, where he assisted other gods and Olympians in glorious battles, facing opponents like the dark elf warlord Malek and the celestial-powered being called Apocalypse. In the 20th century, during World War II, Adolf Hitler was able to contact Thor and trick him into working with him using the past love of the German Vikings had for Thor many years ago. Thor eventually found out Hitler had evil plans and stopped working with him. Modern Thor shows the story of him being a very irresponsible and unworthy suitor as the next king of Asgard. So Odin banished him to Midgard, which is Earth, and erased his memory. Now Thor was living life as a mortal, who was now Donald Blake. The chance to learn humility and to become a worthy king was Odin's goal in banishing him. Thor eventually regained his power and went on to become one of Earth's mightiest heroes. Thor has been around for a long time, so he's gained many allies and many foes. Some of the people that appear most frequently in Thor comics is his brother Loki, who was adopted by Odin after Loki's frost giant father was killed in battle. Loki was raised alongside Thor and was always jealous, which eventually turned into hate, which evolved into centuries of conflict. Another ally of Thor is Lady Sif, one of Asgard's greatest warriors, and she frequently plays a love interest for Thor. When Thor was sent to Earth and became a doctor as Donald Blake, he fell for a girl named Jane Foster, who was a nurse. And Thor also commonly works alongside the Avengers, which include members such as Captain America and Iron Man. And that wraps up our overview for Thor, the God of Thunder. I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you learned something and were entertained. If you did like this video, I would really appreciate your subscription to my channel and a nice comment. So please stay tuned as we discuss other superheroes' origins. Sneak peek, our next video is about a pretty sinister character. So until next time, goodbye.